game here in that legend stage. This is the penultimate game, only one more game after this one to determine which teams will be playing in the champion stage. That will be tomorrow though. We have Monolith versus RYZEN here, and I missed a banger of first round already to see a 2-against-1 scoreline there. It looked like an interesting round, but I quickly had to eat something and be back energized here for this one. It was an enjoyable round to watch though, while I was eating. You know when you have to find a good video to eat? I have that always, but I had a good match. So that really worked out. We have Monolith versus RYZEN. Monolith with the first round win. Looking good, but looked like a close game as well. So this is definitely RYZEN that can step up here. Now they have the red base. It's Monolith that has chosen this map. Next map will be Cross, and we will be ending up on Highland. So I'm already getting flashbacks. Overdrive box being taken there, and it is taken by Selfmade Devochka for the Monolith team. There we go. Second round has started already. It's a calm start here. Another OD box though is dropping. That can maybe spice up the start. Echo with a good position to take that one. He did not. And it will be Didanushka, I guess. Yes, it will be for Monolith. And of course, the blue side should be able to take that OD box all the times. Having the less good base, the better OD box control. That's a bit of the way this map works. Both teams on the rise. Who could imagine this matchup for a top 8 spot like a week ago? Good point, Jarakov. Look, I don't want to predict the future here or say that I'm good at it, but I'm always rooting for Monolith. I think it's a team that is really stepping up and they have a unique way of playing in terms of combinations. They stick together quite well. I think it's a fun team to watch. I think I have called myself a Monolith fan even on stream in the past. I don't know if that's a wise thing to say as a commentator. You should be a bit unbiased. But it's a team on the rise. And RYZEN, to be honest, I did not expect that. And Monolith as well, not really, to be honest. You know, it's top 8 you're talking about right now. But these teams definitely performing here in this major, and it is really cool to see them fighting for a star right now. And both of the teams really earn it, in my opinion. Like it really doesn't matter who win. It's a it's a good showing for both teams. No matter if they lose or win, they really prove that they are very very good, um, and improved a lot last year. So point already proven. Only one team can prove it a bit more. But these teams are really interesting indeed. Indeed, indeed. This round is already on our halfway mark, and there's not been a capture yet. The Judgment Day. Better paint versus cash prize. Oh, 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 oh. It kinda is. That's kinda how it is. We have 4 more minutes in this game, and there's not been a capture yet. It's a very calm first round, to be honest. Or second round, I should say. Um, Monolith able to control their base quite well, and RYZEN not able to do anything there. But it's also Monolith not able to attack on RYZEN here because of the easier to defend base. So that creates a bit of a slow one. OD box dropping here, catched by Aku. That's something that RYZEN doing good, stealing overdrives away from Monolith. Default now using a nice Titan Dome, giving Echo an opportunity here to pull. Seto maybe have team communication at least, and oh, both trying to move away from that flag, costing them time. But Seto with a bit of luck there, repair kit on his way. Now Villainous maybe for a takeover. No, it's Seto going for the long route, the normal route I should say. But I don't know if that was the right choice right now. Maybe it was though, because Devoska there at the end also trying to pull the flag of the enemy team, and they should definitely have meat there if they chose to go for the midway of capturing the flag. Talking about going through mid, Didanushka is doing exactly that right now. I have eyes too short to watch this match, to be honest, but that's a 1-0 capture for Monolith. They are in the lead again, and can they have a 2-0 start here on this map? That would be a great start there for the Monolith team. Davidska returning this flag here. A bit hectic moment there for both these teams, but Monolith really profiting on that, able to capture a flag. It was right, and that did not really have control no more. Overdrive box dropping, and that will be catched by the clown last. Down to the last minute and a bit more. And it's RYZEN that has to react here if they want to avoid a 2-0 deficit. And I can already say to you that you definitely want to avoid that. Ditanushka though, yet putting another flag and choosing to to go towards the right outside corner of this map. If you take a look at the red bait at least. This is definitely only to buy time and not for a capture. Setu flipping himself there, really unfortunate to be honest. But no, this play was never even the point of to capture a flag. It is just buying time for Monolith here. But did they buy enough? Because Eku right now pulling the flag. Devishka should react and take at least a bit of seconds off to from Eku. Eku going to go for a takeover. We have Setu driving towards it. We have a default picking that one up and getting that capture 1-1. It's back to a tight scoreline here for RYZEN. And Monolith, they slipped up for a bit. At least it looked like it. They should be able to keep this game 1-0 lead for them, but they did not manage to do so. And there has to be a mistake being made there because Eku was putting that for me all of a sudden, but something happened that I missed probably. But a mistake in the defense, that has to be the case. So we are back to a tight scoreline. That means that the overall score is a 1-0 lead still for Monolith. And with that scoreline, we will be moving over to the cross map. There we go, guys. We are on that second map, third round, and it is Monolith versus RYZEN. Current score is last round was a tie, right? Isn't that the case? Yeah, last round was a tie, so the current score is Monolith on 1 and RYZEN on 0. That means that if Monolith can win back-to-back rounds on Cross, they can avoid the third map. They have to be overperforming though, because RYZEN isn't playing bad at all. They are playing a competitive game, and this can definitely become a close one. Overdrive box being taken there by Sanguine, I think. That was quick. That really was quick. I think it was Sanguine. And yes, it was. A good start there for RYZEN. Let's see how they can evolve from that. If they can use it wisely. Don't use it now because Villains is very low and is knocked down right now as well. We have default Aku Setu all on the right side of that red base. We have Sanguine on top. Map control in the hands of RYZEN right now, but Sanguine getting knocked down. That gives Aku now not really an opportunity to pull anymore. So that will be probably a respawn there. We have a change of teams, players in teams. I think Selfmade wasn't playing last round, if I remember correctly. I hope I do. It's MMI. This is one of those monolith combinations. Playing Hunter, Scorpion. When do you see that? Never. Scorpion, you always see it on a hovering hull because it's very good on a hovering hull. I think it's like just a fact that it's better on hovering than on tracked. But still, MMI playing it a bit Hunter. And I don't see any other change on the other side. I see pretty much the same lineup as well, if I did not miss anything. So, okay. We see RYZEN playing with Titan, though. That's something different. Monolith doesn't have a Titan equipped. Eight minutes. Here it's Echo versus Devishka right now on the right side of that blue base. Selfmade being there as well, being definitely annoying part for RYZEN right now, just dealing damage. But now with Echo getting a good spawn, quick work made out of him. Echo, Sanguine on top, Setu. This has to be an attempt from RYZEN right now. Echo choosing to drop down here. Playing the patience game, waiting for teammates to back him up. And waiting for, or to support his teammates here. Some nice plays there by Echo, but not able to really find the good 1v1 there. So he's getting knocked down. We have once again top control by RYZEN. RYZEN definitely the team that is playing a bit more offensive on this map. But so far, without any success. Echo, Cruise OD being used on Selfmade. They knock down each other. Another overdrive box dropping. Maybe Sanguine can take again. No, it will be Didanushka making a use and take. Good control there by him. Immediately using again. Devishka pulling this flag at the same time. Didanushka just keeps on shooting, keeps on knocking people down. And giving Devishka the space to pull the flag here. At the other side, we see Villainous getting focused by MMI there. Does a lot of damage, that combo, actually. Interesting to see that combination being played. But Devishka getting the first capture from Monolith. It's the first real attack this game all game long. And RYZEN, so much pressure in the first 3.5 minutes. But the moment it shifts to the side of Monolith is exactly the moment they capture a flag as well. Just dominant by the Monolith team. And I feel like they definitely want to get this one in just 4 rounds only. Because they really put on the pressure on RYZEN right now. Selfmade hitting Echo there. Going for it once again. Some good aim by him there. Third shot is the charm. We have Devishka, MI, the Clown Loves, MI not anymore, but they are on the left side of the blue base, only without overdrive though. We don't see a lot of overdrive being available at all. Default had one available and just used it. Nice Viking Titan OD giving Echo a bit of space and a bit of time to prepare for this flag pool. Now he's going to for pool on never mind, self-made, using a nice cruise OD there on default, grenade flying in the moment he gets out of his Titan dome, and that's an easy kill there for Devishka. Sanguine now, using an arrow he just picked up. He can make it to use and take if he can get control over this overdrive box. RYZEN not getting control of the flag though, and Clown Loves getting a return. And this OD by Sanguine was a bit desperate, to be honest. It definitely was a cool ID, but just too little time to make it work. And M0N0LITH being able to keep control of the base, and once again, no ODs being available for both sides. We still have 3.5 minutes to go here though, so we definitely have time for those players to get the recharge of their ODs. One last attack, RYZEN can maybe get a last minute tie again. It's only a one flag difference, so it's definitely not over for both of these teams. It's just the only good attack we have seen so far is from the side of M0N0LITH. That makes this battle feel like quite a one-sided battle, but the scoreline is still very close. OD box is dropping here. Villainous picking up that flag, but that will be an easy return here by Didanushka. Although Didanushka flipping himself, that's quite unfortunate. Clown lost now, maybe having to use an OD. It doesn't use though, it is self-made. It is knocking himself down with that cruise overdrive. And now MMI not getting that return. Good focus by Sanguine and Setu. Setu now going for that flag. This is a bit of a mistake by M0N0LITH there. They started with the flip of Didanushka, and it leads to Setu pulling this flag. And we'll get a capture here as well. It's a 1-1 scoreline, back to a tie. RYZEN is getting this one back to a tie, just like we saw in the second round here just a few minutes ago. And that really is an unfortunate moment here for M0N0LITH. One little mistake, having very big what's the word? I'm going to Google it. I'm not joking. Implications. That's the problem with not speaking English natively. Sometimes I just cannot think about a word. But implications, of course. Okay. We still have a minute to go. Both teams still able to win this round. Well, there would have been another round nevertheless, but congrats on that key. Hopefully you get something good. with a tight scoreline, we'll be moving over to the fourth round, and we now secure the third map to be played as well. So right now, we will play at least one round of Highland, and if next round will be a win by RYZEN, we get a Highland tie. So let's hope that will not be the case. I don't root against RYZEN. I root against a tight game in Highland. I think those are stupid and not worth my time. So let's see. Everything can still happen, of course. It's RYZEN versus M0N0LITH. Winner, by the way, will get that star paint and will move over to the champions stage. And loser is sadly out of the tournament. So it's heartbreak on one side and a lot of happiness on the other side. It's esports in the best way possible. Thank you all for tuning in here. You're currently watching that fourth round, and it's M0N0LITH in a 1-0 lead. The last two rounds have been ties. So far, there's not been more than one flag in between these teams, so it has been a very close game. Technical pause has been called. I'm sorry, Yarikov, I don't want endless tie. That's the thing, I just don't want endless tiebreakers anymore, you know. I'm sorry, Yarikov. I, I know it's not very sportsmanship by me. Hopefully you forgive me. Okay, tag pulse will be over any minute now. And then the fourth round can finally start. Next map will be Highland, so this round very crucial for RYZEN. If they don't win this one, it means that they have to win back to back on Highland to get the game over the line. If Monolith wins this one, then it is pretty much over. And if this will be a tie, it still is a very difficult game for RYZEN, but possible at least. But RYZEN, yeah, only really has a chance if they win this round. That also means that we will go into overtime, probably, because Highland is a map that's quite easily to tie. I cannot say anything about that because that's not what Jericho want me to say. Nah, joking. No, but everything can still happen in this game. It's definitely an interesting one, and it's a very important game. So I said something I shouldn't have said, and that's rooting against the tight scoreline. Of course, that's not on my place. This is such an interesting game, and for these teams, crucial as well. They are fighting for Star, and we are talking about Monolith and RYZEN here. Teams I've never expect to even fight for Star, let alone get both into the Legend stage. So that's quite insane. Let's start this game now. 11 minutes here, OD box is dropping, but there's no reason, no way of canceling this because tech pass already has been used. So this is just it. It is Didanushka for Monolith getting that first OD and is with a Viking, so that's quite an important one. Okay, let this round start. It's going to be a really crucial one. Most important round of this game. Not winning this game round for RYZEN will make this game very difficult. Losing this round for RYZEN will make this game quite impossible. That's the stakes for both of these teams. Winning this round for Monolith is probably winning Star at 99%. So really important. Villain is though currently pulling the flag. He has a repair kit. He has close to full health. He has full health now again, but without any repair kit. And this is already a very good attempt for the first capture. Didanushka using an OD on top, knocking down two players, trying to find his third OD box also being dropped right now. Nice find by Didanushka there. Now Fit will probably catch that OD box. MMI pushing in for the return. Selfmade and Devashka can be supported here by Fit. It is Devashka getting another Viking OD, so they are giving it another Viking OD. Nice save by Monolith, doing a good job so far. Fit staying alive. Under the bridge, easy to miss this, but it's still a pull here. Didanushka using again, feeling the need for doing that, making 2 kills and giving Devashka the opportunity here for that capture. 1-0 lead for Monolith, and what a way they did it in. Counter attack after a good push by RYZEN ended up in a 1-0 scoreline for Monolith. Of course, a lot of time for RYZEN to react, but with only 1.5 minute being played here in this round, this is a very good start here for Monolith, and this can be the final nail in the coffin for RYZEN. Although that's still too early to call, let's see how they react. So far so good. Echo counter pulling again, or pulling again I should say. Fit only have to force one shot on him and he does so. So that will be a return here for M0NOLITH probably. MMI. Getting that return. Another overdrive box dropped down here, and RYZEN currently with the map control, and it's Setu, the the Viking player of RYZEN, getting that overdrive box. So far, so good for the RYZEN team. They have 7 minutes to go, and they have a lot of ODs available. They are 1-0 down at the moment, but it's definitely a lot of opportunity for them left. Echo though, crucial Crusader OD there, knocking down MMI. That was pulling the flag here. It's very important for RYZEN to keep it only a 1 flag deficit. 2 flags is way more difficult to recover and make the winning close to impossible. Villain is Sanguine left side of the blue base. Villain is now trying to pull in for the flag. Fit using an overdrive to counter this. Setu, nice one. Using a Viking OD, totally destroying everyone that gets out of the base and giving Villainous loads of space here to pull. This is just an close to impossible to counter attack here for the M0NOLITH side. Setu have already has 3 kills there, or even 4, and gives Villainous all the space he needs. It's a 1-1 scoreline right now. Lots of ODs being used by RYZEN, but also a few by M0NOLITH trying to counter this. That was not really efficient for M0NOLITH though. Not possible to counter that, and used a few overdrives here to do something. So right now it's RYZEN definitely starting to get to be the favorites here in this round. They have the momentum. Halfway through this battle. It's another overdrive box dropping here. Sanguine should be able to catch that one. And he does. So far, so good. It has been a quite calm second half of this round, to be honest. So calm that I got scared from my own voice. It was so silent here on the battlefield. There's just absolutely nothing happening at the moment. both of the teams, I feel like both of the teams are, to be honest, quite happy with the current tie they are in. Monolith, though, now proving that they can still pull. Not, of course, getting a capture, but at least it shows that they are still fighting. Echo, though, nice Crusader OD on Didanushka. Fit under a bit of pressure here. Right now, Villainous not able to get away. So that would be an easy return. Overdrive box being taken by Setu. Or at least I thought so, but it's being taken by default. Setu probably already high on his overdrive recharge. Okay, maybe this is the moment it changes though. Default, nice Titan OD, giving Echo the so jeez. I spoke talked for way too long today, but it gives Echo the possibility here to pull. Fit can use an Ares OD through mid here, but he doesn't. I don't know why though. Devishka already are very far into the base of Monolith, and he has the flag as well. It's now a 1v1 with default. Grenade being dodged. Devishka getting keeping himself alive here for long enough, and now Fit will be able to pull that flag further. Selfmade with the return, and this will be a 2-1 capture for Monolith with only 1 minute and a bit remaining. This is a crucial capture by Monolith, and um, nice pull by Devishka, to be honest. It was very much a solo pull, not a lot of teammates to support him there, but RYZEN being a bit distracted. Down to the last minute, overdrive box being dropped right now. Fit just using through mid and picking it up again. Setu Viking OD being used here. Setu not finding any kills though. And people are finding Setu. That isn't a great OD. Especially if you only have 20 more seconds to get this one back to a tie. Villainous though does a real attempt here. 20 seconds, pulling the flag, repair kit available, close to full health, and not a lot of people that can stop him. Selfmade gets focused there by 4 players at the same time because he has that overdrive logo on top of his tank. And my nice grenade will not impact Villainous. And because of that, this will be a tight scoreline. 2 against 2. That grenade, if it was like 1 centimeter further, then this will not be a capture. But that isn't the case. It's a 2-2 scoreline. And with this scoreline, we will be moving over to the Highland matches. RYZEN needs to win at least 1 round in the 2 rounds of Highland we will be playing. If RYZEN loses a round, then it's over. That's the situation we're currently in, and it's definitely not easy, this one. We have seen 3 ties in a row, and we have not seen more than 1 flag difference between these teams. These games are so close, and Highland will be probably the game with the lowest captures, but it will also be very, very close. So hopefully we will see you guys there in a bit. Welcome back to the battlefield, guys. We are in the 5th round of Highland, and this can be the last round of the major for RYZEN here if Monolith wins. If Monolith wins this round, then it's over and they have won the match. In case of a tie or a win from RYZEN, we will move over to the 6th round. So that will be the likeliest cast finish, a tie for this game and the 6th round. But maybe Monolith can surprise us on this map. Maybe RYZEN can surprise us on this map. And remember, guys, this match is for qualification to the champion stage and for Star Paint. Loser is out of the tournament and winner is qualified. So this is the most close it can get for these teams. And this is definitely a rough match to lose. The 2-2 bracket is really a rough one, to be honest. You're so close to achieving your goal of getting champion stage. But if you lose, you're out. That's how it is. Let this round start. Is Monolith getting an early Titan OD with the Clone Loves? Can we see any changes? Am I choosing Ares Shaft? We see that one being played a lot of times here on this map. We are seeing two heavy hills as well. Villainous currently pulling the flag for RYZEN, but that's an easy returnable one. At the other side, we are seeing Setu playing Ares Brilgun. We are seeing that combo as well, quite often. Also playing with Titan, with default right now playing Titan, and they're playing with Hunter instead of what Monolith is doing, and they are playing with the old school Hunter Hammer. So those are the lineups for both these teams. And the second OD box already dropping. That one will be for Self-Made. Yes, it will. Good start by Monolith, getting 2 ODs, although the Clown Loves already used somewhere. Probably did not really use it, but just clicked shift before he got knocked down, because I don't see a Titan Dome, and I don't remember seeing a Titan Dome this round as well. Hopefully for him it will be back quite soon, the OD. Remember, guys, this Highland is a round where we do not see captures a lot. So current most likely outcome will just be back-to-back ties. But it's still definitely too early to call. We have 7 minutes in this battle. 7 minutes to go and 7 minutes for Monolith to finish it, or 7 minutes for RYZEN to make it a competitive game. Right now it's Sanguine touching that flag. It will be easily defendable though, because it is the Highland map. Devish now getting the return. We can see loads of overdrives being available by both of the teams. Teams are definitely preparing for something big. Echo right now pulling his flag, can save in the Titan Dome. And this is already a very good attempt. Setu with an Ares OD from the other side, giving Echo the support he needs. Double kill by Setu, by Sanguine. Setu, I should say, I don't know. It's Echo still pulling, and this is RYZEN getting this scoreline to a 1-0 lead. Very important capture for the RYZEN team. Really, really important. Overdrive a flag here being pulled by Monolith. Didanushka still alive. I didn't even notice Didanushka being there. And this can be the time maker for Monolith. Crucial moments coming through. The Clan Lost staying alive because of the Titan Dome. It's Selfmade currently pulling towards the flag. Echo, good focus on Selfmade there. Not able to get a salvo off to him though. Selfmade low on health. Not able to drop down. Villain is still going towards the return. Only Devishka can stop him. Villain is driving error there. That cost him the opportunity to return. And this Devishka still pulling. Setu, railgun shot. Low on health. Only one shot needed. But nobody can give that shot to Devishka. And that's another capture. And this is the second capture already on the Highland. Insane. And we are back to a tight scoreline. Monolith reacting with a crucial capture at RYZEN with a definitely a rough to a sour feeling after that one because Villains could have returned that flag in a different case. This would never have to be a capture from Monolith, but it's back to a tie. And RYZEN, they were so close at tying this one out and tying this one out overall and fight for overtime and fight for victory. But right now it's Monolith back in control. They have the 1-0 lead overall. This game currently is a tie and they are getting closer and closer towards the victory and towards that champion stage. Overdrive box being dropped here. Yo, Spy. I don't know what's happening, bro. This is such a close match all day long already. We have not seen more than one flag difference between these teams. We already have seen 3 ties in a row, and this will probably be the 4th if this one will end this way, like it's currently the scoreline. These teams are really neck to neck, and in such a close match, you cannot make mistakes like we just saw. That is going to cost you the victory. That's just how it works. Didanushka with Viking OD on the right side of the red base, pushing in towards the base of RYZEN. But he's low on health, now using Repair to recover from that and continue his attack. He can be quite a threat here, especially with MMI as well there. Ares OD available, but Didanushka too low, so they should save their ODs for another attack. And luckily they are doing that as well. Yeah, Yarakov, that was their opportunity to make this game competitive again, and they totally blew it there. They were so close to prevent that capture as well. It looked good for them on Highland, and now we are back to the ties, like we already seeing for 3 rounds in a row. And yeah, it's Monolith is definitely the favorites again to win this. Another OD box on the map. Default making it a use and take. Titan Dome being positioned in the middle of the map, quite nice. And Echo here, he could have been supported by Setu, but Setu not able to do a good overdrive there. It knocked, it collided with the billboard there. Easy return there. Setu using an overdrive for that as well, or it was MMI, sorry, for defense. Monolith is happy with this style. You can see it in how they play. Otherwise, MMI would never use an overdrive there. Monolith is just happy to tie this game and play a 6th round to secure it there. One minute. 1 minute on the clock. Default using a Titan overdrive here, giving RYZEN one last opportunity, but the Clown lost cancelling that Titan OD. This is just why Monolith is saving right now. They are happy with the tie, saving to secure that tie. We are in the last minute already. Sanguine, of course, can do something heroic here and use on Devishka, but he's using that overdrive too early. He's still pulling, getting it all the way dropped down. But the Clown Loss should be able to get a return on every single day of the week, and he does that exactly. That once again, it's a mistake from RYZEN. There was opportunity there, but I feel like the pressure is coming to them, and they are not able to counter that pressure with good plays. They are making it messy, they are making it hectic, and they are not out of the tournament yet. We still have a sixth round to go, but M0N0LITH only needing a tie right now in that sixth round, so they are very close to get a victory here on the island map and move over to that champion stage. Fourth tie in a row. That first round, that decisive round, that 2-1 victory for M0NOLITH really worth his value there. Most important round of the game, and we didn't even know it back then. But if every other round is a tie, then that one round that you won is the most important round, of course. Let's continue here on Highland. Sixth and potentially last round. We will get you guys back on the battlefield as soon as possible. It's scary to see you writing in Dutch, Jericho, but yeah, indeed, the last opportunity. Did I say it on Dutch on accident on stream? Probably I did. But no, this is definitely their last opportunity. We will never stop, Batman. We will never stop. And we already have experienced that one time 14 rounds of overtime. It is playing until one team will totally drop down from exhaustion or something. I don't know. Um, it's endless ties until we have a victory. Okay, our broadcast having a few problems with getting back into the map. So we are frozen on this screen, but we are currently in the sixth round already. Round has started, no tech balls being called, and it's M0NOLITH getting the first OD. So to keep you guys updated, we will do this match as a podcast. Hopefully the screen is fixed soon. But we still have 9 minutes to go here. And it is, of course, a calm round, as always, on the Highland map. To keep you guys up to date, we see another overdrive dropping. This is the first OD after the restart. And this one is cashed by Ditanushka for M0NOLITH as well. M0NOLITH, once again, playing it for a tie. So very passive until now. We still have 8 minutes to go here. Still trying to get a screen back. Sorry, guys. Really unfortunate timing here in the last round. But I can tell you, there's not been one team close to a flag capture. So you're not really missing out on a lot of information. Okay, right now we can see the first attack of the whole game. To be honest, is Devishka, self-made Didanushka, Alpha Monolith in the base of RYZEN. It's a Titan Dome being positioned there as well. But Setu with a triple kill, Ares OD. And of course, this is easy to tie always. It's Highland. Yeah, CX, good to see you in chat. We have issues with the broadcaster screen being frozen. We are currently in the 6th round, and this is the last round of Highland. Tie will be enough for Monolith to win and get to champion stage. And I can tell you, it's Highland, so we are getting a tie so far at least. We have 5 minutes on that clock. I'm trying to give you as much information on crucial things happening on the screen, or at least in the match, and hopefully it will be on your screen soon, guys. But it seems like we are having a big time issues on the broadcaster PC, and already I'm happy that you guys still hear me. So that's already a big plus, and hopefully that will stay as this way on until the end of this match. I don't have a big hope that we will get back to uh, gameplay really soon. So sorry for that, but at least we have something happening here. That's a great idea indeed, Batman Roostream probably. Okay, I see something happening, guys. It seems like everything is fixed, and we will be back very soon with some vision. And people say EN team doesn't have quality, Yarakov is not joking. Okay, okay. Nah, but the 1080p 60 FPS, we have that problem as well sometimes. You cannot do anything about that. It's just Twitch that it really doesn't like um, streams that doesn't have more than 1,000 viewers. So Sanguine right now pulling a flag. Hopefully we get it ASAP back to you guys. He has a lot of driving mistakes made though. He's still pulling. Devishka, nice grenade, but it will only block himself. Sanguine super low on health. Didanushka, massive Viking OD, knocking down a player. Setu now continuing the pull for RYZEN. Very close to a capture here. Shots being fired to him, but he stays alive, and it's RYZEN back to a lead here. It's a 1-0 lead for RYZEN, and with this scoreline, we will get to overtime. It's such a close match we are seeing, and I think it has been cashed on the battlefield as well. So I'm really happy to see that, and this is going to be an overtime match until, or if Monolith cannot get a capture on the board here in the next 3 minutes. At least, yeah, Korov, indeed, we are back on time. So I'm happy with that. When there is something happening, we still have it on screen, luckily. And this is the most important moment for RYZEN. They are once again in the lead. And last time it did not end too well, but now they have to only defend for 2.5 minutes, and they are playing from that red base. So this has to be their game where they get to overtime. This has to be their game. Let's see. 2 minutes. 2 minutes between tiebreakers and an opportunity for RYZEN to win the match. Overdrive box is dropping. The OD will be cashed by Didanushka, maybe? Or self-made. It will be Didanushka. M0N0LITH, last opportunity. That's Didanushka right now. Viking Overdrive available. We see MMI with an Ares OD. We see the Clone Loss with a Titan OD. There's still opportunity for M0N0LITH to get this one back to a winning scoreline. We have seen that earlier, that RYZEN isn't able to control their lead. Time really ticking low though. We currently see Sanguine pulling a flag. This is going to distract M0N0LITH quite a bit. That's exactly what RYZEN wants to achieve right now, with only 50 seconds between them and a round victory. Didanushka Viking OD, double kill already, trying to connect with the third Clan Lost, can use a Titan Overdrive here to support Selfmade. Ekudo, Crusader OD available, and he has to use here, Setu using at the same time. Oh, this is such a good overdrive by Setu. Triple kill by him as well. Once again, we have seen that earlier already, a triple kill to defend the flag. And once again, RYZEN is doing that. 15 seconds on the clock. It's RYZEN 1-0 scoreline in this round. And we will be going to round 7. First overtime round. Because RYZEN, after 5 rounds straight, they are able to win a round. Overdrive box dropping down, guys. It's the 7th round. It's the first round of overtime. It's RYZEN and M0N0LITH, both teams in a must-win situation. The winning team will get star, will get champion stage, will get a big opportunity to win real money prizes, and the losing team is out of the tournament. And that will be all decided in a Highland tiebreaker. What an end of the season is one of these teams facing here. Um, it's quite an insane show we have today here on the EN main channel, I have to say. But yeah, to be honest, I hope the team that loses doesn't matter which one will probably be really sad for this evening. You know, so much opportunities missed for both of these teams. Will definitely hurt a bit, but I hope that after that evening, both of the teams, doesn't matter which one, will be proud of their achievement because they already both exceeded the expectations of many people by being here in that decider round of the Legend stage. Hello, Locke. Welcome back into Highland Overtime. It's our evening show of nearly every evening these days. RYZEN will win this round. Okay, Locke. Let's see. There will be a comeback of the century, getting into a 1-0 deficit in Highland. And get back-to-back wins after that one. That would be great for RYZEN. Not a lot of teams can say they made a comeback on the Highland map. MMI here, going for that overdrive box. Nice and early OD here for M0N0LITH. Early overdrives can be very, very important here on Highland because the enemy team not really able to react. So it's important that M0N0LITH is making some good usage out of those early overdrives. Although it's already 8 minute 30, players will get their ODs really quickly. Die Danushka right side, waiting for his double armor. Self-made there as well. Deviska in the mid. Clown Loves can use a Titan OD. We have MMI that can support with an Harris overdrive. They have to try at least something here, M0N0LITH, don't they? The whole attack field, the whole that, how's that thing called? On the top right of your screen that keeps track of the kills. It's all blue. It's all blue here. The Clown Loves with a nice kill grenade. Grenade kill MMI supporting Deviska there, but still not able to pull this flag. MMI now pushing into the base. No grenade available no more, but he's keeping that flag safe. Sanguindo now will force a return, and not yet though. That flag is still out of the base. Now default part 3 of this defense or something, and now we'll finally get that return. M0N0LITH early overdrives, not able to get a flag capture over the line. So this round highly likely already will be a tie. Die Danushka getting an overdrive there. Viking OD once again available for M0N0LITH. Seven minutes. The team that captures the flag first probably will win this match. It has never been so tempting to focus on defense than it is right now. This match between RYZEN and M0N0LITH, how many overtime rounds will we get? It can only be one, but it can also be a very, very long night. And I feel like with every tie we will be seeing today, the pressure to defend will be higher because you invested more time. It will be more difficult to lose than it already was in the first round. And that circle has to be broken through quickly by one of these teams. because it will only get more difficult for them. Selfmade right now trying to pull in, but that's not going to succeed. Didanushka, Viking OD available, but he shouldn't use here. He does, and that isn't the right choice, I think. It's a 1v3 situation. He finds 2, he finds 3. Can he find Echo as well? No, okay. And now everybody will be on respawn. So Devishka not on time to continue this pull. It was a nice Viking OD, but it's a 1v3 situation, 1v4 even. You cannot clutch that here in Tanky Online. We are watching Tanky Online. It's a team game. And solo heroics don't really exist in this game. Definitely not on the Highland map. 5 more minutes to go. It's M0N0LITH having a lot of pressure onto RYZEN right now, to be honest. They are playing a bit more offensive, I feel like. Villainous using a Paladin overdrive here. This can be a good opportunity here for RYZEN. They have default available for a Titan OD. But default getting knocked down. Good focus there by M0N0LITH. Sanguine, Viking OD, Viking Hammer. Last time I saw that was in 2024, I feel like. But it's back on the map. MMI is staying alive there, dodging the overdrive. And he has an Ares OD available. So this can all look very interesting here for Horizon. But the moment that flag is touched, then MMI will use. So there is nothing going to happen to that flag anytime soon. We have only 4 minutes left here on the timer. Another OD box dropping. Default trying to go for a use and take and being successful with it. So many grenade kills in the battle log here as well. Sanguine with a double. Villainous with 1 as well. Clan last as well. 4 kills with grenades here in a row. Grenades very important here on the Highland map. Three minutes. Time is ticking low here in the first round of overtime. Really low. Echo. We'll try to pull here. We see quite a few overdrives available, to be honest, so this definitely has a lot of chaos still in this match, this game. We will not see a nice 0-0. It will probably still be 0-0, but there will be some big attacks here in the last few minutes, I feel like. Yeah, Yarakov, I think they hope for a repeat of that. They got very close to beat Tempest because of those. Tempest really played. Yeah, they made it very difficult for themselves. I remember the game very well. I wanted to say they played bad, but that wasn't even the case. They just played stupid, and they lost rounds because they thought it would be an easy game, and RYZEN profited on that. RYZEN would love a technical defeat right now for one of these teams. But that day, Tempest, a top favorite, was playing against RYZEN, and they just did not take this match very serious. Right now, we have two teams really taking the match serious, and that makes this round going to be a long one. I don't feel like we will be seeing teams forgetting about esports checker here. It's down to the last minute. Clown Last not able to use his Titan OD there. Time is ticking very low. Should MMI use here to support Devishka? I don't feel like he should. A minute is still long. Time enough to go for another pull. Clown Last, Titan OD. Default cancelling it out. And with that cancellation of that Titan overdrive, this round have ties all over it, written all over it. Eku not hitting Devishka. That's an opportunity here for Monolith. Eku needed to hit Devishka. He needed to do so. Low on health, giving it to Selfmade. Good communication there. Villain is spawning in, not able to do a lot, but still being able to do some damage. Am I healing Selfmade here? 40 seconds on the clock. Setu not connecting with Selfmade, and Selfmade still pulling very low on health and getting knocked down. Time enough for Monolith to recover. MMI now picking up the flag. 13 seconds. Push through mid by RYZEN. Time is ticking very low. Devishka shouldn't wait here, but he has to dodge that grenade. And that's some good focus there by Devishka on the right moment. It's insane that Monolith keep their head cool there. That grenade would have been killing me 99% of the 100% of the times. But it didn't kill Devishka. 1-0 for Monolith. With that scoreline, they got star, they got the place in champion stage, and they get everything that RYZEN doesn't get. It's so close between those teams, and it's, to be honest, it feels a bit unfair that one team gets everything and the other team gets Gladiator. I wanted to say nothing, but they get Gladiator. But Devishka with that capture earning themselves an opportunity to play champion stage. And I have to say, that was an amazing capture, and they kept their head really, really cool. What an insane match we have seen today, guys. And massive congrats to Monolith for getting this one over the line. And RYZEN, yeah, it's going to be feeling bad for one team, and this loss definitely feels bad for them. But yeah, it is part of the game, and that's just how it is. I can't say anything more about it, to be honest. Massive congrats to them still for this season, because they had an amazing season. They got very far in the legend stage and got higher than a lot of people expected. They put a name out for themselves, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to do in the next season. It's crazy. What a game. What a game we have seen, guys. Yeah, it's a bit like a three-way title fight. Yarikov, indeed. We'll be seeing that one tomorrow. Okay, we'll be also back tomorrow with the last game of the Legend stage. That will be, Homies versus Kuviata. Hope to see you guys back on the tomorrow stream, 17 UTC on the EN2 channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this long stream, and have a great evening. And thank you, Katniss, for broadcasting this one. See you guys tomorrow.